Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Legends of an Otherworld, Curse of Saria. In the last episode we tried out Vincent in combat. We found out that he has a very useful ability to increase the other party members' attack and defense stats, which allowed me to hit the 9999 damage cap for the first time in the game. We also got a little bit stuck by an orb puzzle, but as Gandalf said, like all riddles, it is absurdly simple when you see the answer. In tackling this room, I made quite a few journeys back and forth to the save point, and I noticed that the room does not reset and that you're still holding whatever orb you picked up, if any. So the solution is to pick this one up and take it to the next room, and then I don't need to touch the one on the island at all. Another thing is that Namida has mentioned that the way this system works, the unequal AP gains that I was confused about, happen because each individual monster only gives AP to the party members who are in the front row when that monster dies. So I should be careful about who is in my front row. Amanda and Harley, definitely, because they both are working towards abilities that cost a lot of AP. Vince also, because he's new, and I don't have any AP for him, and it looks like there's quite a few things I'll be able to get. And for the other slot, it would be either Tara or Liana. I want AP for both Tara and Liana, but I'm going to go with... I should remember that I have haste. Although I can't haste anyone useful except Alicia. I don't... Well, I could haste Alicia to get the steal and then kill this thing off. Okay, got it. And now she's been afflicted with Psycho. And I do have some sedatives. I've also put Psycho Resist on her, but that's just... I shouldn't use haste that much in random battles. Right, at the moment Tara is higher priority than Liana. And now that that's done, switch in Ivy and Liana so that you can at least get some turns. Switch Alicia back in so she can try stealing from this one. Got it. And I should remember that Vince's physical attack isn't terrible, especially when his own buffs have been applied. And there we are, we even get a level from it. Now what was I doing? Carrying the... if I carry blue first, I can't get green. So that opens those stairs. I can't see from here, but I would guess that putting all 4 on the pedestals is also the way that you excellent. Got that's actually my 6th ice proof. I think I've stolen 3 and bought 2. So I'm very close to having ice proof for all 7 party members. No, don't use haste. I'm not so concerned about getting the steals from these. Although if Harley's turn comes up, I may as well try. But I definitely want to put Harley back in before killing off the last one. One thing I didn't mention in the previous episode is that the buffs can be stacked presumably up to twice. So that was okay, another level up and getting a good amount of AP. So I'm not sure how to get the treasure chests. If it is that you have to have all 4 colours on the pedestals, then obviously that will close the bridge. But what happens if I take blue away? Is it open now? No. So I'm going to go down a level, and there is a save point here, because if I were to mess around in the room above, I'd just be getting lots more random encounters that I don't want at this stage. So I'm going to go off camera and have another look at that by myself, see if I can work out how to get to the treasure chests. Well, I tried. The most obvious thing was to bring in the green as well from the room above, which I did, and that let me, if I then moved the red to the lower left pedestal, I could reach the lower right corner, but of course having moved the red, the obstacle blocking the treasure chests had returned, so I haven't yet worked out how to get them. The random battles I thought gave me a few more level ups, and I now have 3 party members on level 25. Alicia got there first, and she's still some way from the next level, but I wanted to stop at this point because I feel that I don't want to go above level 25. I've gained quite a lot of levels just from this dungeon because the monsters here give so much experience and I don't want to go too far. I have enough money to go all the way back and get a 7th ice proof. But I'm okay with 6 party members having ice proof and the 7th just having ice resist. So I'm going to have a go at this boss fight. I did wonder if after the ice-themed dungeon Namida would throw a fire-themed boss as a joke, or to prevent the player doing what I'm doing, which is getting so many ice proofs that 6 out of 7 party members can't be hurt by ice anymore. Well, this looks more ice elemental though. I am the spirit of ice of this temple. I must ask you to leave at once. And if we won't, you're challenging me? She loves to use magic, so if I use meditate, it'll help us survive them. There's another reason why meditate would be helpful, but I'm not going to pay attention to your advice. I'm first going to try stealing. Ice touch, fine. Aura. She can cast ice on herself to heal herself. Let's get a scan. See if she's got any more steals. I think one random monster in the game so far has had multiple steals, and that's it. So while Harley and Amanda are both in the active party, fire off 2 meditates to get their magic up. And then I may be able to deal more damage than she can heal. There's her stats. Max HP 16,000, which isn't so great. And as expected, weak to fire and absorbs ice. And haste. Don't need Alicia. Tara will do. Let's try some of the standard things like breaker attack. I know I could just have looked at her scan screen to see what status she's vulnerable to. Okay, got 2 levels of buff. Now I'll wait for Harley to be switched for Alicia is stronger than... Actually, in terms of... I can't remember which of Tara and Leanna has the stronger attack. I know they're pretty much level, and Alicia is way out ahead of both of them. So now that I've got Tara and Alicia, cast Adrenaline twice. And now I'm definitely laying on the damage. The rule about AP only going to front row party members doesn't apply to bosses. They give equal AP to everyone. Sorry, but I'm just hurting you faster than you can heal. Let's use Vince's turn to... Oh, I've got 40 of these because I've stolen so many from those random monsters. Yep, down to 2,000. And gone. That was actually, in its own way, a good tutorial battle, because it would have been very difficult to win without using Vince's buffs. 25 AP for everyone, excellent. Ice Drain, impressive, fair enough, I shall let you pass. We have seen a Drain ability before, but I don't think I've shown it on camera because I've not really cared that much, but what it does is absorbs damage from elemental attacks. So in fact it's better than the proof, so I didn't need to have a second, 7th ice proof. So who's the last member who's only got ice resist? Oh, it's Ivy, and she has Omni resist, which I'd rather keep on. Because I'm about to leave this dungeon. I just thought it would be cute to have all 7 members completely invulnerable to ice by the time I leave. By the way, Tara now has 350 AP, so I could now learn Strength Buster or Magic Buster. I definitely want to get one of the two as her next ability, and I'm leaning towards Magic Buster because that would help with the optional boss in the graveyard, but I haven't made the decision for definite, so I'll leave that a bit longer. And this stone to the side of me is non-traversable, even though it looks traversable, but if you look up at the purple platform you would guess that it wasn't. HP plus and agility plus. Okay. A lot of things have changed since we last used those kinds of items, but Harley is still my priority for agility plus. For HP plus, my lowest HP party member, oddly enough, is Liana. I'm going to give her this one. This is where Lunaris was sealed until 29 years ago. We arrived too late to prevent the cult releasing him, but, especially thanks to Aisha, we were able to defeat him. The temple was made as a decoy in case the cult looked here again. So far they haven't tried. Why is this important? When my friends perished, I brought their bodies here. All of them except Ben. I never found him. Well, we have. Ben survived longer than most of them. It was only a few days ago that I got him. Oh, I didn't realise that he actually died in that encounter. I really was expecting that we'd meet him again, maybe even as a playable character. I see. Well, no point worrying about that now. Come inside, all of you. Here they are, the bones of the Guardians Alicia killed, I assume. This room is where Lunaris was once sealed. Now it's just a graveyard. 29 years ago we fought Lunaris here. Truly an epic war. We won. Barely. It was 3 months until the Trinity, no, Xeon, made Lunaris anew. Just Xeon? Of course, only Xeon has the power of creation. The others can only destroy. I see. But according to the legends, wasn't the world created by all three? Maybe, but think about how quickly generations pass. And how many times those legends have been passed down, and yet you seem surprisingly certain about everything you're saying. But what Aisha says is more reliable than the passed down legend. I see. And that was a creepy noise. Yuki, Sasha. Vince, why have you brought her here? After what she did to us? Yuki, Sasha, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't know. I thought it was just a stupid legend that I'd lost my town, everyone, over nothing. She's realised her mistakes. She's one of us now. I see. Okay, this isn't a boss fight. She truly feels terrible about it. It's a genuine mistake. I don't believe it should be that easy, but stopping Lunaris is far more important than our disagreements. Alicia, if you are truly sorry, we all forgive you. Now go, do the best you can, protect this world. Right. Then that settles it. I'm doing this for sure. They left something? It's some kind of shuriken. Wow. Okay, so that's the weapon upgrade for Alicia. So, what's the plan from here? Well, the first thing we should do is speak with Aisha, but really she could be anywhere. Chances are good she'll be somewhere in the Mataspi. Well, we did meet her outside after that encounter. Indeed, perhaps the best place to look is the Trinity Palace. It's near Saria. Wow, we just keep going back and forwards everywhere. Come on, let's do this. I kind of want to talk to her myself, too. Okay, I think we're on our way out of this temple, so I'm just going to have another look at the treasure chest puzzle. It turns out that the puzzle isn't entirely fair with its own rules. When the setup is like this, taking that red orb does not remove that bridge, so I can put that one here with all four on the pedestals up above. And we get 3 tonics. What's a tonic? I would expect it to be up here with the restorative items. Oh, gives 1 ally regen. That's useful, but since they are so limited, I would have to be careful with them. There is our 7th ice proof, and 3 graveyard fogs. We've seen all the random encounters this place has to offer, so I'm going to see you again outside. That one was the only random encounter I got on the way out. Apart from the Ice Spirit, I've heard there's one more powerful creature in the temple. An optional boss. So I could look around for that, but I'm more interested in pursuing the story at the moment. Oh, we've already talked to her. So much warmer in here. Hey there, I got a few rare goods if you want to buy them. So we can buy the elemental drain abilities. Very expensive, so I don't think I would ever bother with those. Might be something to get if I were coming to another elemental dungeon, but I don't know whether that's going to be true. Shattering Bomb inflicts damage, weaken, and melts down. Alicia already has bombs that inflict those separately, and I can inflict Weaken and Meltdown through Breaker Attack, which both Tara and Leanna have, so I'm not in the slightest bothered with that. So what am I going to use my 8,000 gold for? Well, the most obvious thing is upgrading everyone's +5 abilities to +10. Huh? This is bad. Okay, let's get Alicia in first so she can crash engine. Couldn't steal, but it does have something. And it is vulnerable to Weaken and Meltdown. Try Scan. It inflicts nasty status on us. Doesn't bother me too much, but let's get Ivy in, because Blessing is just the right thing for this situation. Haste Harley for healing, and next turn I'll haste Alicia. Okay, that happened. No, Ivy should charge up. Vince can be the one to throw a revive. I did use another couple of these in my off-camera random encounters. Come on. The strength of... No, the strength of Blessing wasn't increased by Vince's buffs because Ivy hasn't been buffed. So it must just be her greater level. I have to reapply buffs because of Harley dying, which is a nuisance. So in fact, I'll Furia before. Oh, I maybe should have given that to Ivy, but I wasn't sure if Harley would die before I got the chance to use Blessing, or Ivy for that matter. So good job I did what I did. Vince can switch for Amanda. I have scanned it. It's resistant to most elements, but normal to thunder. Oh, and what's its HP like? High, and I've not done very much damage yet. I've been more concerned with other things. In fact, let's haste... Oh, no. Alicia's HP is low. Let's haste her so I can keep trying for that steal. Oh, Harley is silenced. I have quick fix. But this is the point where I really should start using... in fact, I'm even going to use up a Hyper Potion. I need to be laying on more damage. Silence prevents steal attempts. Oh, great. Yeah, at this stage I've given up trying to get the steal, and I'm just trying to keep everyone alive. Harley's out of MP now, and silenced. This is really bad. I don't want to use that. But it's the only thing I have at the moment that heals multiple people. No, I can use Ivy's Blessing again, because after one... the Phoenix Tears restores her to half health. Oh, that didn't do anything? Do they have virus status or something? Let's see. No? I don't know why that didn't do anything then. Not going to bother potioning up Ivy. I'm going to switch her out. Vince maybe to give physical buff to Alicia. Ha! I'm reduced to single tier, to first tier cure, but that still boosts Vincent all the way up. Okay, that's down to 5,000. I'm not doing so badly anymore. Everyone's at high health, so I'm switching out Harley to get in some more damage. It was worth trying. Right, when they have so many statuses, you can't see all the ones they have. So it is possible that Harley and Amanda were inflicted with fire. No, it's not possible because a curative item worked. Ouch. There we go. That was a tricky fight, but I got through it. It was mostly my stubbornness about stealing from it that made it hard. Where'd that come from? I don't know. Oh hey, the guard's gone from the other track as well. Wow, what happened here? Not only has the guard gone, the cart has gone, and there's a pile of rubble in the way, so we can't use the carts back. Lena, what's going on here? The cult found out Cameron was still here. They destroyed the whole city to try and make sure they got him. Why is Cameron so important? Oh God, did they get him? Yeah, I tried to save him, but I couldn't. Seriously, who cares? The other people are more important. Psst, of course they didn't get him, but can't let them know that. I see. Code has taken over the palace. I have no idea what the hell's going on there, but it can't be good. They've been combining fragments of Lenoris' spirit with monsters from the Metaspi. It's really scary. Wow, an RPG that actually has a justification for why you get harder monsters later on. Better make sure we're ready for anything. Psst, I've done all I can here. I've got to sneak out of town and get more help. Okay, I guess we better check the palace. No, we better save. Wow, that place is completely gone. Oh no, I can't get back to the... Oh, and we have random encounters here. We've seen these guys before. Oh, I'll cut this. Okay, at least the save crystal is still here. So that's where I'm going to leave it off for today, and see you next time.